empowering young minds through innovation.
Good morning, everyone. I am Vivita. Before I begin, I would like you to imagine a simple situation. It is a rainy Monday morning. Students are getting ready for school. Parents are rushing to work. And the city is beginning another busy day. Suddenly, heavy rain continues for a few hours. Roads become flooded. Traffic comes to a standstill. Schools remain closed. And an ambulance carrying a patient struggles to reach the hospital because a nearby road is completely submerged. At first, we may think the rain is the only reason for this disaster. But when we look deeper, we realize something important. Floods are not always caused by heavy rain alone. They are often caused by blocked drainage systems, poor maintenance, and lack of early prediction. This made our team think differently. Instead of asking, how can we respond after a flood? We asked ourselves, how can we prevent a flood before it happens? That single question became the inspiration behind our project Flood Shield AI. Our vision is simple: predict early, act early, and protect lives. Because we believe the best way to fight a disaster is to prevent it before it begins. When we started studying urban floods, we discovered that the problem is much bigger than water on the roads. For a student, flooding may mean missing an important examination. For a small business owner, it may mean losing an entire day's income. For a family, it may mean losing valuable belongings and important documents. And for someone waiting for an ambulance, even a delay of a few minutes can become a matter of life and death. That is why flood prevention is not just an engineering problem, it is a human problem. Let me explain this with a simple example. Think of a city's drainage system like the human circulatory system. When our veins are healthy, blood flows smoothly and our body functions properly. But if one blood vessel becomes blocked, it affects the entire body. Similarly, when even one important drain becomes blocked by plastic waste or garbage, rainwater cannot flow freely. It begins to collect on the roads, leading to waterlogging and eventually flooding. If we can identify those blockages early, we can prevent many floods before they occur. This is exactly what Flood Shield AI is designed to do. Unlike traditional flood monitoring systems that mainly provide alerts after water levels rise, our project focuses on early prediction and prevention. Flood Shield AI intelligently analyzes information such as weather forecast, rainfall patterns, drainage conditions, sensor readings, and historical flood records to identify locations that may become vulnerable during heavy rainfall. This gives municipal authorities valuable time to inspect drainage system, remove blockages and take preventive action before people are affected. In simple words, our project helps cities move from reacting to disasters to preventing disasters. To achieve this, FloodShield AI combines three powerful technologies. Artificial intelligence helps the system analyze data and make intelligent predictions. The Internet of Things or IoT uses smart sensors to collect real-time information from drainage systems. And geographic information system present all of this information on a digital map, making it easy for authorities to identify high-risk areas and respond quickly. Together, these technologies create one smart solution with one important purpose: to protect people and build safer cities. As we already know, prevention is better than cure. We believe this quote perfectly represents the idea behind Flood Shield AI. Because our goal is not just to develop technology, our goal is to use technology to make a meaningful difference in people's lives. Now that you have understand the inspiration behind our project.
Now that you have understood why we developed Flood Shield AI, let me explain how our system works and how it transforms data into meaningful action. Imagine you are a doctor treating a patient. Before giving any treatment, you first check the patient's temperature, blood pressure, heartbeat, and medical history. Only after collecting all this information, you will identify the problem and provide the right solution. Our system works in a very similar way. Instead of examining a patient, Floodshid AI continuously monitors the health of city's drainage system. It collects information from different sources analyzes it intelligently, and predicts possible flood risk before they become serious. First step is data collection. Our system gathers real-time weather forecast to understand upcoming rainfall. At the same time, IoT sensors installed inside the drainage system continuously monitor water levels and water flow. We also use historical flood records to learn how different locations behaved during previous heavy rainfall. Together, these sources provide a complete picture of the city's drainage conditions. However, collecting data alone is not just enough. Just like puzzle pieces, individual data points have little meaning until they are connected. This is where artificial intelligence plays its role. The AI model processes all the collected informations and looks for hidden patterns. It compares current weather conditions with past flood records, analyzes drainage performance, and identifies areas that are more likely to experience flooding. Instead of making assumptions, the system makes prediction based on the data and experience. This enables authorities to know about a possible problem before it actually happens. Once the analysis is complete, the results are displayed on a digital map using Geographic Information System or GIS. This map is simple and easy to understand because it uses three color indicators. A green indicator means that drainage is functioning properly and water is flowing normally. A yellow indicator means the drainage is showing early signs of blockage. This is a warning that maintenance should be carried out before the situation becomes worse. A red indicator means the drainage is already blocked and the location has a high risk of flooding. Immediate action is required to prevent further damage. Instead of reading lengthy reports, authorities can simply look at the map and instantly understand which area need attention. This helps them save valuable time and respond much faster during emergencies. What makes Flood Shield AI unique is that it does not simply provide information, it also supports decision making. When a high risk location is detected, the system can recommend preventive actions such as inspecting the drainage, cleaning blockages, or deploying maintenance teams. In other words, our project transforms data into action. This is what makes Floodshed AI different from many traditional systems. Instead of reacting after flood occurs, it helps authorities prepare before the disaster begins. We believe that a smart city is not just a city filled with advanced technology. It is a city where technology works silently in the background to protect people and improve everyday life. That is the purpose of Flood Shield AI. Now that you have seen how our system collects information, analyzes it, and predicts flood risk.
So far, we have discussed the problem of urban flooding and how Flood Shield AI works. Now, I would like to share the impact our project can create, its advantages, and our vision for the future. Let me begin with your simple thought. Technology becomes truly meaningful only when it improves people's life. That is the purpose of Flood Field AI. Imagine a family sleeping peacefully at night while heavy rain continues outside. Instead of waking up to flooded streets and water entering their homes, imagine receiving an yearly warning that allows authorities to clear blocked drains before the situation becomes dangerous. A small action taken at the right time can prevent a major disaster. That is the impact we hope to create. Our project focuses on one important idea. Prevention is always better than recovery. Once a flood occurs, repairing damaged roads, restoring electricity, cleaning homes, and rebuilding.
Now, let me quickly demonstrate our Flood Shield AI software prototype. As you can see on the screen, this is a digital map that displays the condition of different drainage locations using three color indicators. Green means the drainage is clear and water is flowing normally. Yellow means the drainage may become blocked zone, so preventive maintenance is recommended. Red means the drainage is already blocked and immediate action is required to prevent flooding. This simple color based map helps authorities identify high risk areas instantly, saving valuable time and enabling faster decision making. Our prototype demonstrates how artificial intelligence, IoT, and GIS can work together to predict drainage problems before they become floods. Our message is simple: predict early, act early, and protect lives. Thank you.
கை தட்டுங்க கை தட்டுங்க. சூப்பர் சூப்பர்.
இப்போ ஃப்ளட் வராமல் நம்ம எவ்வளோ முடியுமோ காப்பாற்றலாம். ஃப்ளட்டால் நிறைய ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் வருது. இந்த சென்சார் இங்கே செட் பண்ணியிருக்கிறதால இது மேக்ஸிமம் ஃப்ளட் வராமல் கவர் பண்ண முடியும்.
சூப்பர் இந்த மாதிரி கேட்டுங்க. சூப்பர் சூப்பர். சூப்பர்.
இவங்க 3 பேர் வந்து ஒரு ஃபெஸ்டிவல் ஏஐ ஒன்று பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. அது வந்து எதுக்கு யூஸ் ஆகும்னா, இப்போ வந்து இது ஃப்ளட்டெலாம் வந்துச்சுன்னா இப்போ நாங்கள் எப்படி வந்து அதை தடுக்கிறது, முன்னாடியே பார்க்கறது, அதை வந்து இவங்க கண்டுபிடிச்சிக்கிறாங்க. அது ஒரு ஏஐ மாதிரி ஒரு சென்சார் வச்சு கண்டுபிடிச்சிக்கிறாங்க. அதை வந்து ட்ரைனரில் செக் பண்ணிட்டு அதை வந்து ஒரு இதுவாக இருந்து அதில் குப்பை தண்ணி அதிகமாக ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா அதை வந்து அந்த சென்சார் வந்து டிடெக்ட் பண்ணும். அதை இவங்க கண்டுபிடிச்சிக்கிறாங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து இதில் வந்து ரெட் கலர்னால் வந்து ஃபுல்லாக பிளாக் ஆகிருக்குன்னு அர்த்தம். அந்த இதில் சென்சாரில் சென்ஸ் பண்ணிச்சு கிரைண்டரு. அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து எல்லோ கலர் இருந்துச்சுன்னா லைட்டாக இருக்கிற மாதிரி அர்த்தம். க்ரீன் கலர் இருந்துச்சுன்னா ஃபுல்லாக எல்லாம் கிளியராக இருக்குன்னு அர்த்தம். அதுக்கப்புறம்
நாங்கள் சொன்னது எல்லாமே கிளியராக புரிஞ்சுச்சா?
இதுவே கரெக்டாக இருக்குது. இதில் வந்து எல்லாம் அவங்க கரெக்டாக பண்ணிக்கிறாங்க.
சூப்பர் சூப்பர் சூப்பர்.